Welcome back, class. Welcome in your science lesson, right? Now, tell me, children, what was the topic that we did yesterday? The topic which we have started, the new unit which we have started from the first day of week 5. What was that topic? It was about, right, it was about heat and light. And what we did yesterday actually, we did about I showed you about the video about light, that light is made up of 7 colors and there are 3 primary colors and the other colors are, and what are those colors? Actually, the 7 colors: red, yellow, green, blue, orange, indigo, and violet, right? So light is made up of 7 colors, right? This was the topic that we did yesterday. Now, today's topic is going to be very interesting for you. Why? Because we are going to do some experiment. Now, have you ever heard the name experiment before? Yes? Right. We are going to find out something. We are going to find out some fact, some information by doing it practically, by doing that work practically. So that is experiment, right? Now, I'm going to show you some. Now, can you see this? What is this I'm holding in my hand? It's a glass. It's a glass of water, but there is no water right now. The glass is empty. Now, what happens if I'm going to put light on this glass? What is going to happen? See, this is a glass and this is light. Now, you can see the light is going to other. Can the light pass? And can we see the light from the other side also? If I look here, I can easily see the light. Yes, correct. I can easily see the light passing from it. Can easily see the light from the other part, from the other end. Now again, this is a plastic bottle. Now I'm going to put light on it. I'm going to see light from the other end also. And am I able to see? Yes, I'm able to see light from the other end also. In the same way, if this is a plastic shopper. Now, if I'm going to put light here, am I going to see the light from the other part, this portion? Yes, I can easily see light passing from this plastic sleeves to the other part of the sleeve, right? So I can easily see light passing from the other part, right? So these things, these materials from which light can easily pass, they are called transparent. What are they called? They are the transparent materials because light can easily pass through them, right? Light can easily pass through the transparent materials, right? Like I have shown you the glass. In the same way, I will show you this is a jug with water. Now, if I'm going to put again the light from here, I can easily see light from the other part, from the other portion of the jug. I'm putting light here and I can easily see light from this side because this jug of water is also transparent, right? So you can say that light can easily pass through transparent materials, transparent objects, right? Now, on the other hand, this is a chart paper, and if I'm going to put light here, can you see the light from the other part of this paper? No, you cannot see light from the other part of the paper. In the same way, this is another paper again. If I'm going to put, this is a chart paper, and I'm going to put light here, am I able to see light from here? No, if we cannot see light from the other part of the paper. In the same way, this is your book, right? If I'm going to put light here, I cannot see light from this part. No. So it means that light cannot pass through the materials which are made up of wood, which are made up of chart paper, cardboard, rubber, These are the materials from which light cannot pass. Okay, and we call these type of materials opaque. What do we call them? We call them opaque. Okay, so these materials from which light cannot pass, they are called opaque. What are they called? Opaque. Now, remember these words. Transparent. Transparent are the materials from which light can easily pass. And opaque are the materials from which light cannot pass, right? So, that means that these are the two different types of materials from which light can pass and from which light cannot pass. So the materials are, they are called transparent, from which light can pass, and the example of transparent is, like I said, it can pass through glass, it can pass through glass of water, it can pass through plastic things, it can pass through plastic shoppers, plastic sleeves, anything which is of plastic. It can pass through air also, like can easily pass through air. That means that whenever you are sitting in your room and your fan is on and the light is also on, so it can easily pass through that, right? On the other side, if the materials are of made up of wood, if they are made up of rubber, of chart paper, of of cardboard, light cannot pass through them, right? So those materials are called opaque. Yes, they are called opaque materials. So that means that we have done these are the properties of light. What are they called? They are the properties of light. Transparent, opaque, these are they come in the properties of light. That light can pass through some of them, light cannot pass through some of them. Clear? All right. Now I want you all to open page number 38 and do question number 3. Now here what you have to do is, now here see what you have to do, write the names of 3 things through which light can pass and light cannot pass. Now if you remember, I have already told you that there are 3 things from which light can pass, and what are those? Glass, water and air. And the 3 things from which light cannot pass? Wood, cardboard and rubber. So that you need to write it down. I'm going to give you 3 minutes time. Your time starts now. Okay, time is up, children. Very good. Now show me your work, what you have written. I have already discussed the answers with you. So I hope you have written the same answers. Yes, light can pass through water, it can pass through glass, it can pass through air. Wow, great. And light cannot pass through? Yes, Alia, it cannot pass through rubber, correct. It cannot pass through wood, correct. It cannot pass through cardboard, correct. Very good. So this was the main thing, and the experiments which I have done just now in front of you have made it very, very clear, because we have seen, we have done we have seen with our eyes, and we have done it practically to find out whether this information is correct or not. So that means the information was correct. The information which we have already have was that light cannot pass through opaque materials, but it can pass through transparent materials. And we have seen this by doing the experiment, right? Correct. Very good. Now, can you name at least one thing that is transparent from which light can easily pass? Yes, Neha, a plastic bottle. Very good. Yes, Ali, all the plastic shoppers, you can say all the plastic shoppers, everything which is made up of plastic, they are transparent. Very good. Yes, Alia, glass, very good. A water of glass, a glass which is full of water, light can easily pass through that also. And a glass, an empty glass, light can easily pass through an empty glass also. Very good. Now give me some examples of the materials that are opaque. Opaque materials through which light cannot pass. Come on, give me some examples. You can say the the wooden chair, the wooden table, all the things which are made up of wood. Right, correct. And you can say any other example? All the chart papers, whether it is of black color, yellow color, blue color, all the chart papers, all the cardboards, right? All the materials which are heavy, cardboard, like I said, the materials which are made up of rubber, right? Rubber, light cannot pass through that also. So these are all the different materials through which light cannot pass, right? So what were these? Actually, what we have learned in this class, it was all about the properties of light. What are the different properties of light? Those are transparent and opaque. And there is one more property, and that is called translucent. What is that called? Translucent. We have not done that because it is not given in the book, but that is another property of light. And what is translucent is that the light it means that you can see very little, right? You cannot see it clearly. If you light something, if you put a light or torch on translucent objects, you can see little bit. It is not very, very clear. Okay, like you can say butter paper. You have seen butter paper? From butter paper you cannot see clearly. You can see something, but it is not very clear. So translucent objects are those through which light can pass, but you can see very little. Light cannot pass clearly, so it can pass just a little bit, and so the objects that the things are not very clear. If I put an object in front of me which is translucent, and I want to see what is beyond that object, I won't be able to see it clearly. Okay, so translucent are those objects through which we cannot see clearly. All right. Okay, so I hope you must have fun in this class. You must have enjoyed the experiments. Yes, good, very good. I'm very happy. Now see you next time in your next class. Bye bye, children.